What's going on, YouTube? We're back in Bloodborne, and there's a couple things we want to go over. I did a little scouting ahead. Um, so we have access to the Nightmare of Mensis, but we're not going to go there for a bit. There's some other paths we need to go down. And I was looking up how to get the umbilical cords. So we're going to kind of look at that first. So, first thing, go to, yeah, this one, first floor sick room. Oh, before I forget, earlier I spawned at the, central Yharnam lamp, and a little beast man ran at me. And I got a new claw mark, um, which, it unlocks the beast impulse. According to this, the claw mark is an impulse to seek the warmth of blood like a beast. It strengthens visceral attacks, one of the darker hunter techniques. Although the difference is subtle, the runesmith Carol describes the beast as a horrific and unwelcome instinct deep within the hearts of men, while claw mark is an alluring invitation to accept its very nature. Which, it's funny, I was watching the Hulk movie, the 2003 Hulk. Super underrated movie, I think. It it does some really unique stuff, and I feel like the theme of that kind of sounds a lot like this Clawmark Beast thing. Well, anyways, so they're not in this room, but in the room upstairs. There should have been an umbilical cord, but there wasn't. So I looked into that, and the lore reason, which is an annoying reason for this umbilical cord to be inaccessible, is that there's a window where I guess one of the experiments creates like the newborn thing, but it's a really short window. Like, we would have to go to the clinic after the ROM fight, but before some other like late game stuff. Since we went there earlier, no umbilical cord. However, in reading about this, I did find something interesting. So there's an alien here, right? And then down the hall, and I know I remarked on this earlier, we know that there's the guy, the douchebag down in the lower Yharnam, who went here because I told him about Odin Chaplin. He did the opposite of what I told him, right? But there are two aliens, and they're clearly significant because, and I don't know, again, I don't know if they're aliens, but they're, you know, these things, right? Um, well, there's more here, but there were two wandering around that we killed without thinking about it. And I was asking, like, why are there two? Because one of them's that guy. What's the other one? The other one is Yosefka. So the Yosefka who talks to us in the beginning of the game, I'm not sure which is which here, but one's that guy, the other's Yosefka. We talked to the real Dr. Yosefka in the beginning of the game. She's all like, oh, I'm doing clinic and helping people. And then later when she's like, yeah, you just had some metal. Well, now you'll be one of my experiments. Oh, that was a fine specimen you sent me earlier. Apparently that's an imposter. We'll go back to the dream, and then we're going to the next spot. That's an imposter. And she turned Yosefka into an alien thing and then continued to do human experimentation. So that's why there's Two of those aliens. So I kind of feel bad for killing both of them. They're probably just wandering around like, why am I a weird blue thing now? What happened to my body? They're probably delirious and confused. So I think maybe that hunter in Old Yharnam was right, that we hunters are just like mindless killing machines who don't even know what we're doing. You know? Because of those alien things were just people who got transfigured. Maybe the beastmen are too. I don't know. So interesting lore, but also kind of annoying that like one of the umbilical cords were just locked out of because of a very like arbitrarily narrow window. However, the other three should be accessible. Now, one of them is going to be the wet nurse dropping it, which is a mainline boss fight we'll have later. So nothing to worry about there. I looked these up, of course. I don't magically know this stuff. Another is going to actually be from her, Ariana. Right now she's very sad. Later, after a boss fight, I think called like Malaki or something, she'll be down in the little sewer thing with a sad dead baby, which man, my camera. Hold on, what is with my camera? I need to angle it a little. I moved her around the other day and I can't get it back in its proper spot. Although it doesn't matter how I position it, because every time I look at my Let's Play footage by, like, a little ways in the episode, I'm leaning forward and I'm like... Hello! So, I'm trying to remember to, like, sit in the right position to look more professional. Professional. This is not a professional thing. I do intend on growing this and making, something out of it, but a profession and being professional. Let's just say professionalism in the loose sense. By the way, the blood moon looks awesome, and I love how these things are just like crawling everywhere now. The time of the beast hunt is long gone now. We are in the full, we have left the Victorian Goth portion of the game far behind. We are purely in the Lovecraftian, you know, that whole very different but equally cool style. What other game out there besides Bloodborne takes like Victorian, like gothy, vampire, werewolf stuff and blends it with Lovecraftian, you know, existential space, cosmic void, Cthulhu, monster, eldritch stuff? What other game besides only Bloodborne? If anyone watching this knows some games that channel a similar energy, even if they're just ripping off Bloodborne, let me know, because I want more of this vibe, you know? But anyways... And I promise I won't just be rambling and not doing anything the whole episode, but I wanted to talk a little. So, one umbilical cord's out, so we need to get the other three. One of the three, and I looked at a couple YouTube guides to kind of verify about this one. We should be good there. I just gotta remember to go back for her. And then, how you doing, old lady? Hello.
You're early, dear.
Oh, she's delirious.
Doesn't matter. You can always tell me.
She forgot to be racist against me. She thinks I'm like her daughter or something. So she's silently weeping. Oh, and the other guy is gone. The guy who was out here. Maybe he got spooked when the big space Cthulhu bug showed up. Yeah, a lot of placements changed when the blood moon thing came. And then this guy over here is still just asking for me to bring more people here.
The hunter, this here is a safe place, but if you find any clues, there's nothing.
So yeah, same thing from him. So one umbilical cord's here with her. We'll come back later. Another, because we need 3. Another is in the main quest later on with the wet nurse. Now the third one is in the first actual location we're going to go to. Okay, I got a little hiccupy. I practiced dropping down a few times. And yeah, we go down here. I'll just kill the gunner really quick. I'm at my max capacity of Quicksilver bullets, so if there's an enemy who I know is gonna drop a bullet, I just walk by him. The guy missed me. That's funny. By the way, Yharnam's still looking amazing. I still like the previous phase, like the full moon night, the most. But the blood moon, like semi-daytime look of Yharnam is very cool, and it kind of like it like emerges day and night. It's very cool. Now, if you're noticing my rune count being a little low, it's because I fell down here a few times without landing on the thing that I need to fall down. So if I fall to my death, I'll just pause recording and try again. So let's see. Hey, I made it, and I almost died. Don't know why they made this, like, really weirdly, like, super narrow. Like, if they just made that thing go out another couple feet... Started getting really frustrated practicing going down there. I was like, oh, come on. Because I had to, like, do a run back to try it again. But yeah, we're at the abandoned old workshop that the, apparently, Gurman remodeled the Hunter's Room. I guess you can do renovations on the Hunter's Dream. He's like Trump going in the White House and turning everything gold. But this is a lot classier than that. This is a nice little space. So the Hunter's... I guess Gurman before you was the old hunter guy, whatever he is. He must have been here... He must have worked here and really liked it, so he made the Hunter's Dream. He remodeled it to look like this workshop. So, let's see what we got. We got the doll outfit. That's funny. Let's see what I do have a female character. Let's see how the doll outfit looks. And I just gotta remember, we have the, Yargul. Hey, when did I get that? Oh, nice. I might have to look around. We got a few different outfits. Graveguard. Oh, we got a few outfits. The Yargul garb is so cool. But, okay, let's see. The doll outfit. How does it look? I wonder if let's go talk to the doll after this and see if she's like, hey, why are you wearing the same outfit as me? We look like a proper Victorian, lady with a great sword. That's funny. Oh, this game just looks so fucking cool. Can't beat the vibe. And I gotta say, this actually with the PSSR thing, it does look a little sharper on my... Like, you won't see it because I'm just rendering these all in 1080p, but if you watch my Halo Campaign Evolved series, I actually did those in 1440. I had the videos upload overnight. They took so long. I was like, I'm gonna sleep while they upload. But I figured if it's a, you know, graphical showpiece kind of game, I should put more pixels in there. But usually I do 1080p. But, oh, there's a lamp here. That's cool. With the PSSR, it does look a little sharper. It looks like somewhere between 1080p and 1440. So it is doing something. It's not, you know, it's not doing any further, like, internal rendering. It's just upscaling it a bit, I think. So, um, if you're wondering, if you're a hardcore Bloodborne fan, you're wondering if the PS5 Pro does anything, I think it's doing a little something. Anyways, let's continue exploring. Let's see, somewhere here should be the umbilical cord. Inspect. Ah, yeah, there it is. Okay, so we got 1 of 3, and the other 2 we should be able to get, and we'll get that extra boss battle, which I did not do before. So, small hair ornament. Maybe... Well, let me see. Let's see. This is going to be a real chill... We'll probably do something after this, as part of the same episode, but... let's see. I wish we had the, recent items menu that Elden Ring has, but... A great relic, also known as the Cord of the Eye. Every infant Great One has this precursor to the umbilical cord. So yeah, remnants... So an infant Great One was here at one point. Every Great One loses its child, and then yearns for a surrogate. The third umbral... I don't know why I just said that. The third umbilical... umbral... Well, that means I need to play Lords of the Fallen, huh? If I'm thinking about umbral realms. The third umbilical cord precipitated the encounter with the pale moon. Okay. Huh. Which beckoned the hunters and conceived the hunter's dream. The third umbilical... Huh. Conceived the hunter's dream. Encounter with the pale moon. Huh. Interesting. Used to gain insight and, so they say, eyes on the inside, although no one remembers what that truly entails. I have no idea what's going on. Great One's wisdom. Wait, I don't know if I've read this before. Fragments of the lost wisdom of the Great Ones. Beings that might be described as gods. Used to gain insight. Yeah, so it's like probably double insight. At Bergenworth, Master Willem had an epiphany. We're thinking on the basest of planes, what we need are more eyes. Higher realms and dimensions and stuff. Uh-huh. Ascension to knowledge or something. Yeah. Weird stuff. Precipitated the encounter with the Pale Moon, which... Encounter with a beckon hunters and king see the hunter's dream. Huh. So some kind of... So some kind of connection was made between hunters and the Pale Moon, which I think... I keep calling it the Blood Moon, but I think this is the Pale Moon. Which we, I think beckoned somehow a Bergenworth with the Rom fight. Inspect abandoned doll. Well, there's no spirit in this one, but we have our friend... We have our friend at the, Hunter's Dream. So some kind of connection was made, and the dream, like, I guess the dream is being sustained by some of the power that comes from the higher dimensions through the Pale Moon. It's like some kind of construct, yeah, very interesting. Yeah, I like, there's so much room for, interpretation here. Oh, and what we also picked up, yeah, we have some bloodstone chunks. We have almost enough to, upgrade some other weapons. Small hair ornament, here we go. Alright, so this, although it has been lost for quite some time, one can still see signs of the care with which this tasteful ornament was once kept. Its color would stand out most brilliantly against a head of grayish hair. We'll see if the doll wants it, or something. Yeah. Anyways, oh, let me just look around. Okay, nothing there. Oh, one more item here. Old Hunter Bone. Is that also here? Or it'll be with key items? Let's see. Oh, maybe not. It wouldn't be there. Or there. It must be here. Old Hunter Bone. Here we go. The art of quickening speeds up rolling in quick steps. Bone of an old hunter whose name is lost. It is said that he was an apprentice of old Gurman and a practitioner of the art of quickening, a technique particular to the first hunters. It is most appropriate that hunters, carriers of the torch, who are sustained by the dream, would tease an old art from his remains. Interesting. I looked it up. It's a hunter tool, and like the description says, unlimited uses, but it uses up quick silver bullets. Speeds up rolling in quick steps. So I guess I could equip it. Let's see. Don't need antidote right now. Can I replace that with old hunter bone? Should be here. Attributes not... Oh, I need more, arcane to use it. Ah, I see. Oh, yeah, and then we have some other things here. I think I might start leveling up arcane, because I feel like I have more than enough strength. And actually, since the Holy Blade scales, A or B scaling with, Arcane, when I put that in, it will keep scaling up that weapon's damage. And then we could use, let's see, that one requires 18. Let's see. Use Phantasms, invertebrates known to be Augurs the Great Ones, which I think is the slug, to partially summon abandoned Ebrietas. The initial encounter marked the start of an inquiry into the cosmos. Then the old labyrinth led to the deception of the choir. Eldritch Truth, Remnants. One of those Bergenworth things. Another cosmic connection thing. Yeah, so I do kind of... Oh, and this is like a super arcane... Oh, it's another hunter tool. Yeah. Interesting. Well, since I'm not using the bullets for the gun, I could use them for these items, potentially. So, yeah, I think I will start leveling up arcane, so we could try out some of those items. And there's plenty of room still, because we have the DLC. We also got Canehurst. We have the Canehurst Castle, which I do have the summons letter. Different use of summons than spirit summons. We do have the summons letter. And sorry if you're expecting more action here, but it's good to read up on the lore. You know, this world-building stuff. Cool stuff, I think. I think it's kind of essential in these games. Like, if you're here only for the action and not the world-building, you're kind of, like, missing a piece, I think. Not that you gotta read the lore, but, you know, I think if you do take the time to learn that stuff, it adds to the atmosphere. And Archer's Dream still, it has a, well, it does have a different sky now, but it's, a different sky from, Yharnam. Let's see if we can give her that. I'm pretty sure we can.
Welcome home, good hunter.
Hello.
What is it you desire?
Oh, yeah, perfect. Give small hair ornament. I found something for you, doll.
What? What is this? I can't remember. Not a thing, only I feel. A yearning, something I never felt before. What's happening to me? Tell me, Hunter. Could this be joy?
The life of the spirits. tear stone. Huh.
Welcome home. What is it? Good hunter, I sense the ancient. Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
We have the same outfit. Tear stone. Will that be here? Silver shining tears. I'm saying tear like tears. I don't know if that means tear or tear. I think it's tear. Used to gain droplet blood gem. Used to change into a droplet blood gem that fortifies any weapon. The doll sheds neither blood nor tears, thus its nature remains unknown. Whoever thinks this is precious must be troubled by severe naivete. You say that, but I think the doll genuinely was moved by the memory. I disagree with whoever wrote this. Let's try another outfit. Let's see. The Grave Guard. Oh, let's try the White Church outfit. Let's see how this looks. I think this goes with it. And what does this say? Attire of special church doctors. These doctors are superior to the black preventative hunters and specialists in experimentally backed blood administration and the scourge of the beast. They believe that medicine is not a means of treatment, but rather a method for research, and that some knowledge can only be attained by exposing oneself to sickness. Huh. They want to study the beast thing for science. Oh, there's a bunch of other faction descriptions in here, but we'll look at more of those later. Let's see. Oh, whoa, look at that. Yeah, okay, we'll do this for a little bit. Oh, and let's also switch up the fashion of our messengers while we're here. Yeah, let's see. What is this one? Urn Festival. Oh, the potheads. That's funny. But we did that last. Let's see. We also have... We also have the top hat. Let's see. Yeah, let's do that for a little bit. We'll wear top hats for a little bit. Alright, see you guys. Nice little friends. When you first see them, you're like, oh no, are these guys like... Are they cool? I think they're cool. I think the doll is a genuine friend. And if they're friends with her, then vicariously they're friends of mine. Why else would I have silly hats to give them, you know? Oh, and I want to check one other thing. I think it's... Let's see. I think we want Cathedral Ward. There's a door at the top of that place. I want to see if I can get in there. If I can't, we're going to look up, like, how to get in there. The sky and the cosmos are one. The choir. Oh, there's a little note here. That's funny. I didn't even see it. It looked like a floor tile. Locked. Huh. Hold on. Okay, I looked it up, because if I hadn't found it at this point, I don't know when I would find it, and I would have totally missed it. So, I know exactly where it is, unless I forget from the walkthrough I just watched. So, let's go get the key. The key is actually in Yargul. So I'm wondering how tough this area is going to be. If we don't get the key till we get to Yargul, which is... I kind of feel like Yargul is like the start of late game. At least mid game. I'd say Yargul feels like late game kind of begins there. So... We're gonna go there. I also saw Frenzied Cold Blood that I missed earlier, so I might as well pick that up. There's so many little things. I don't want to look at a step-by-step guide of the game and be like, okay, there's a bunch of little items we missed. Or nothing, but it is on the way, so we'll pick that up too. Alright, so I think this one? Yeah, and we'll start... I think from here is the quickest way. And it was an item, actually, that we saw earlier that I thought I'd grabbed, but it must have been, like, a similar-looking spot. So I just kind of thought, like, oh yeah, we got that shit. But actually, totally... You rude. Yeah. I get the necromancer. And then, Ow. Whoa! Hey. Be nice. What does the note here say again? Census ritual... Yeah, we're working on that. Census ritual will be stopped. Although I'm pretty sure we're not in control of anything here. I don't think this hunter character in any of the game's endings is in control of anything. I think our actions just kind of influence what the Great Ones want to do with us. That's the most we can say. Alright. So... what do this here? Oh, let me get this page. Oh wait, stop it. Bad. Ah. Yeah, I was wondering earlier here, like, man, I gotta run all around. No, there's a door right here. And then this way. Ow. Road. Okay, so there's a little area down there. There should be a drop down. And also, where's the necromancer? Well, whatever. Okay, so... yeah, there's, if anyone else wants to follow down. Yeah, so I must have missed that earlier. Here's the cold blood. And then, like, right in here... sucks to suck. Ah. Yeah, so... oh, here's the necromancer. There we are. Yeah, we have definitely not been in here. Yeah, so it was an area that... I thought I had gotten the item, but there must have been a similar item in, like, another room that looked like it. Because we, as you see, have not gotten this. And also we now know... yeah, there's the key. There's the key. Yeah, remember earlier? It was like... where's the necromancer that's spawning these guys? Yeah, it was on the top floor. Haven't done a stun in a while. Hey! What gives? Eh, whatever. There we go. I was like... it still was one hit to kill, but I wanted to do the execution. noise. Now we got that. Let's see where this loops back around to. Hello, tentacle man. Even though you're probably neither male nor female in your upper dimensional heightened state of existence. Ah, I see. Yeah. Alright, so now we're gonna go back to... let's see... Back to the lamp. We'll just go back this way. And what I'll do is, we'll get up to... It should be an easy walk. Yeah, we'll get up to, like, the first... There should be a lantern not too far past the gate. I'm gonna sprint up here, because I think I'll fire a laser. And then up here... There we go. Alright, so now... So close, Beast Man. So close. Yeah, now we're gonna go back up. We'll probably do Canehurst after the upper key area. Right, so now Cathedral Ward. Lunarium Key. Oh, we got that. That was a weirdly small area, and it was weird there was a door, like there was a gate on the other side of the building, but it was like, not even really much of a time saver. The area was like weirdly kind of small. Ah, the elevator's down already, cool. We'll wear this out for a bit. You know, we're going to invade an abandoned chapel and drive the werewolves out. So, I should wear a nice churchy outfit, you know? And again, we're gonna be going for arcane level ups. Yeah, we'll be going for arcane so we can start using some hunter tools and make use of quicksilver bullets, which will be good for this build because there's otherwise no use for, there we go. There's otherwise basically no use for quicksilver bullets because I'm never using the gun. We're in an era where guns are still clunky to use. Oh, he might actually drop something. Yeah, blood vials, good. Let's see. Wait. Oh, I need to go up the stairs, don't I? Wait, do I? I actually don't know. How do I go up from here? Are the stairs going further up? No? Oh, maybe they're on the other side. I think they're on the left side. I was just here and I forgot where everything is. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Dumb bullets. Here we are. Well, considering how out of the way the key was, I'm guessing this area is completely optional. Well, yeah, because we could just go into the Nightmare of Mensis and probably wrap the game up within a couple hours. At most, if we wanted to. But there's... I have no idea how to get into the DLC. And if it's for some reason not accessible, then I don't know what to do, but I'm sure it is. I'm sure the paid DLC is accessible when we're in the late game area, but not the end game yet. Hello. Good day to you, sir. Ow. What are these things? They almost look like a hairless cat, but crossbred with like a squid or something, or I don't know, a frog. I don't know, something slimy looking. And let's look around. It's very windy here. Yeah, very cool. I think it was in the night phase when I wait. Actually, I don't remember. Well, no, I don't remember. Whatever. Light lamp. Okay, so we'll stop here. This was more of a lore-heavy, just kind of chill out, explore, read item descriptions, chat with the doll kind of episode. In the next one, I don't have enough blood echoes to level up yet, so we'll just proceed carefully. In the next one, we're going to proceed through here, and I know there's an alien thing, and we'll see what else is here. I honestly don't remember if there are any other bosses, so yeah, that's what we'll do in the next episode. I'll see you then. Later. Bye. Yeah.